modeling career, I know that you have walked the runway for some big brands. Do you plan on pursuing your modeling career with your rapping career at the same time? And if so, like, what is your strategy for juggling all of it?
Well, I actually don't model anymore for any like big companies. I'm not in like a modeling program anymore. I kind of just do my own thing, kind of.
With the questions that I asked prior, with juggling your social life, you know, school, how do you juggle all of this? Because I know once you do have an audience that looks up to you, it does become a little bit more hectic for your personal life and your career life to balance out. So what are some things and precautions that you take in order to make sure that everything's balanced, everything's organized, that you manage your time properly? What are some of the things that you do to do that?
Sometimes I stay up late, but in the morning I get up, I do some like couple assignments, then I go take a shower, get dressed and everything, do all my work that I gotta do, YouTube, social media, everything, and then I go back to schoolwork, and then, you know, I have my personal life and things that I do outside of my career.
And I also know that you said that your mom does support you and help you and keep you on track. How does your family and how do your friends help you with your career, and just, you know, how do they support you all together?
Well, as I said before, my mom, you know, she's always supporting me through my career. She keeps me going because she tells me, you know, if you want this, you gotta work hard. Right. And my family, they're kind of happy with my career. They support me a lot, like a lot.
And that's good.
And my friends, you know, they support my career, but some of them, they in the past because, you know, they were jealous, so, you know, had to leave them back there.
All right. And speaking about people who are jealous, how do you deal with that? Like, how do you deal with friends or people around you that are phony towards you or are jealous of you, and, you know, they just take away from your positive energy? How do you deal with them, and how do you go about leaving them in the past?
Well, if I notice that you got negative vibes, and I'm all about positive vibes, and if you got negative vibe, or you just acting funny, or they just fake,
right,
I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna stop talking to you. Like, I don't care how close we is. We could have been friends for my whole life, and you acting funny. We're gonna have to end this. It ain't nothing. Okay. You in the past.
And so, aside from all of that, as an individual, what are your hobbies? Like, what hobbies do you enjoy doing in your spare time and in your free time? And what are some of the things that you do that people don't know about you that you do? Like, what are some hobbies that you enjoy?
I like playing with, like, I just found this thing from my great granddad. He had a little record player. Okay. And, you know, microphones, and I like playing outside, you know, and I always like to exercise. Like, I go running every morning or every night.
Speaking about exercise, how have you been staying, you know, fit and healthy during this quarantine time where we're all locked in our houses? How have you been staying active and productive?
Well, I do like little sit-ups. I work on my abs, and plus, you know, your girl getting thick, so she do like squats and everything. She do it the natural way, and I just go jogging to keep my, you know, it helps your immune system actually also. So
let's go back into your YouTube career. When did you start YouTube, and, you know, when did you decide to start taking it seriously? Because I know some people, you know, they'll start YouTube and then they'll kind of fall off and leave it alone. So why did you decide to start it, you know, on top of everything that you already have? And why did you decide to stay consistent with it?
Well, actually, I started YouTube. Me and my brother, we used to have a YouTube, and we didn't do nothing with it. We thought we was going to do YouTube. We didn't do nothing with it. But after I got into model, as I said, I did YouTube with my ex-best friend, and then I went my separate way about it. And, you know, after, you know, I just started going hard because I know that I want to be this big YouTuber, you know. So I just started posting videos. Like, now I got a video that's finna post also that I just got done editing. So More videos coming. I try to put videos up every day or every couple days.
And speaking of YouTube and, making content for your channel, I know that you've worked with a lot of big influencers as well. How was that like, working with them? And who have been your favorite influencers to work with?
Well, I've worked with several big influencers. My favorite, I only have kind of one favorite, is my sister, Vicky. I mean, we do videos all the time.
Yeah.
Even though she lives in LA, we still do videos over the phone and stuff. That's really one of my favorites. Plus, she's my sister, so it's like.
How did you guys come across the idea of, collaborating? Like, where did that come about? How did your friendship start as well?
Well, we actually met up again, like started doing YouTube again over our friend Robbie Worldhouse.
Oh, okay. All right. So with your rap career, your YouTube career, just being an influencer and just being such a role model to young ladies, what are some words of encouragement you'd want to give to anybody that's thinking about chasing their dreams, but they're scared because, maybe they don't know what's going to happen. Maybe they're afraid of what people are going to say. What words of advice and wisdom would you give to them?
Just follow your dreams and, just be sure before you go into this that you really want it, because it takes a lot of hard work. Like in my career, it took a lot of hard work and it takes time. You're not just going to get somewhere overnight. Like my career, it took a long time. It might not feel like, but it took a long time to get where I'm at now. So just be sure that you want to do it.
Okay. And then to all of the people who are viewing, people that are stuck at home due to the coronavirus, what would you tell them when it comes to staying productive and staying safe?
Get you a mask and get some gloves. This is what you need. You need some gloves and you need some masks and you need to stay your butt in the house. You gotta stay in the house. Like my governor, because I live in Georgia, he talking about opening back up.
Oh no.
Khamyra is staying her butt in the house.
At home, right?
Going nowhere.
Exactly.